On this day, in student days in Rome, I went with a friend to Subiaco. At the bottom of the hill is the monastery of St. Scholastica, whose feast it is today. It seems that she eventually caught up with her twin brother Benedict after he had left Rome, where he was a student, and settled while he was in hiding at Subiaco, in an area where that present monastery of St. Scholastica is. There he was hidden for 3 years. A monk called Romanus knew where he was and would lower his daily bread on a basket to the grotto, the Subiaco, the sacred cave, where one can still pray and hear the sound of silence. According to the story that has come down to us, there was a little bell on the cord of that basket, and the devil broke it in such a way that the young monk was dying of hunger, for he knew not the bread had come. They found him very hungry on Easter morning, and he didn't know that it was Easter morning, a fact that indicates the extent of his reclusion. But in those 3 years he was taught by the Holy Spirit, and the rule that later he wrote at Monte Cassino would form great battalions of monks and direct them unto glory. In the hidden life that he organized in such a way that all protected the interior. I was deeply moved at Subiaco as I heard that sound of silence in the grotto where he had been formed. I was also able to pray at his tomb more than once at Monte Cassino. We know how St. Scholastica died on this day, and he saw her soul go to heaven like a dove, and placed her body in the tomb prepared for himself. She had settled at the foot of Monte Cassino in another monastery of holy virgins, and soon after he too would join her in the grave next to her, and there too, quietly in prayer, I was deeply moved. These trod a quiet and safe path unto glory. Love shielded, consecrated, protected. These, it would seem, were twins, but they were also spiritually twinned, and their love for each other is a model also for souls who love the Lord well. Subiaco, Subiaco, under the lake. O Saint of God, that trod a lonely way into the dark unknowing, where no man could follow, nay, or come and some word say to still the sound of silence, that here can beat loudly on the heart that is alone, with naught but absent loving, only heard by part of what we are. Here was known the gentle echo of a pulsing word. A word, good friend, was given and was shed upon a page to be. A page of thought, at whose soft beck the centuries would tread, and turn upon a bidding court between heaven and earth, in but a speckle deep, where 3 hid ears did dark battalions keep. And as in the East, he, having been taught by the Holy Spirit, could teach others. And it is not without reason that he is the patron of Europe. For his rule gave us a system in which faith and culture could be closely intertwined. This Pope Benedict understood well and quietly gave a signal to the world by taking on the name of the monk of Subiaco and Monte Cassino.